Hello, everyone. I saw the movie Kitchen the other day, giving it a rating of 8.25 out of 10, which is like a high B minus. I actually thought this movie was a sleeper. I didn't expect it to be this good, actually. Um, Many of the reviews are actually very low. Um, and in my opinion, I think this movie hasn't really got any clout from which I have observed. Um, I thought the intro gave a decent reason why the main characters um, rose to power as far as becoming gangsters. Um, if you watch the preview, it gives you sort of a idea of what is about to occur or what's happening. Um, at first, I was kind of worried on how they'll show that the main characters, the three women, how they would rise to power. I worried that it might go too fast. Um, and initially, what I worried about, I thought it was actually going to happen. However, the movie had hiccups as far as the women, the main characters, they encounter resistance, which I thought was a nice move. It brought more of a realistic and approach to the movie. It also gave the movie suspense. And if speaking of suspense, uh, I felt this movie had a lot of great scenes of suspense in it, which I wasn't really expecting. I thought the movie was going to be one dimensional. Also, the suspense is intensified when you see the main characters become more violent, more ruthless, and willing to push the stakes. As far as acting, I thought as a whole, um, the acting was good. As far as the supporting actors and main actors, I thought they both did good. I did wonder how Melissa McCartney and Tiffany Haddish would do, since they come from comedy backgrounds. Um, Not so much Melissa McCartney, because I know she lost some weight, and I kind of like felt she was going to, you know, uh, get more serious roles. So Tiffany Haddish, I was really trying to see how she would do. Um, Cause she, mostly everything you see her in is comedy. Um, Tiffany Haddish. At first, I kind of was like, this doesn't seem. I don't know. And then gradually, as the movie goes, her character gets stronger, and I think it appears that Tiffany Haddish gets more comfortable in her role, or maybe it's just the way they wrote it. But I felt she did get stronger in the movie. I thought Melissa McCartney did a good job of playing a tough character. I mean, playing a tough character, but at the same time showing compassion, even when she became a gangster, she still showed that compassion in her, and um, I thought that was good. Was good in the movie. Um, and the third main character, um, I think her role, the one who plays the blonde, uh, her metamorphosis from her character before she became a gangster, I think that was probably the most drastic among the three main characters. But I felt all three main characters did good. Um, if you saw the movie Widows, this movie is sort of similar to that movie. on why the women became gangsters. It's actually just maybe one aspect, and if you took that one aspect away, or this particular party away from the equation, the movies are almost completely different. As far as which one was better, I would say that The Kitchen is better, mainly because it has complete and more realistic ending. Um, However, um, I mean, some may think the ending wasn't realistic, but I thought it was okay because it was plausible. You know, it possibly could happen the way it happened. Also felt the movie was trying to be creative and not make all the characters' roles one dimensional. Um, in addition, the way the movie ended sort of sealed the movie for me, because when I was watching the movie, I was like, wow, this movie pretty much covered, all the gangster folklore it can do. So all it needs to do is finish these loose ends, and I can give a rating. Um, hopefully this movie will end, well enough so I can give it a decent rating. Um, I I think the movie kind of tad ended better than what I thought it would be. So that's why I gave it the rating I gave it. Um, the ending actually had me wondering, will this be a sad ending or a somewhat happy ending? Um, I'm not going to say happy ending, because by it being a gangster movie, um, it's a lot of killing. So happy would be like an overstatement. Um, in conclusion, I thought the movie was good, which made me like the movie even more because I wasn't expecting it to be good. Furthermore, I would like to quote a statement from Detroit rapper Royce da 5'9". The statement goes like this: everyone real is not street, and everyone street is not real. I actually watered down this statement. Um, I also um, thought this statement is, relates to what I'm about to say. Uh, this is just my opinion. Some people look down at a person who's doing a 9 to 5 or doing honest labor while supporting their families. In my book, um, people doing those type of things are just as gangsters as those gangsters who are portrayed in this movie, portrayed in the streets. And in some ways, they are more gangster. In some ways, they are not. I say less is like stating obvious. The bloodshed. What the type of horrible things gangsters go through. But when I say these people who do honest day work are more gangster, I say that because it's hard to go the straight and narrow when the economy is hard and people are not meeting ends meet, while maybe possibly working two jobs. Some could say that, well, they had the opportunity to get education. But if we want to be honest about that, I mean, if somebody missed their opportunity, and they had opportunity, but the job they're doing is not giving them the money they need to support their family, whatever. They're still trying, and they're also, they're not breaking the law to do it. So I still would say, in some respects, they are more gangster than the gangsters themselves. Um, Hence, when I give props to this movie being good, I'm not glorifying the gangster life. No matter if you're male,